Welcome back to Autocraft, the next episode of Hey, look what I did off of camera. And there's a little. So let's start with the obvious stuff. First of all, that's a townhouse. And oh, hey, look, there's a town hall with the townhouse and a little outdoor like storage center shack. And then I have a strip mall, and the strip mall's got it's got a walkway. I keep thinking I should expand this, but I decided no, this is a step up. This is the actual walkway. And so the trees were put in because, you know, a lot of town strip malls have like little nice areas where it is just to make it look pretty. I don't know what strip malls look like in other places, but this is what they do here. So don't judge me if your city, country, whatever culture doesn't do this. This is what they do here. It just is. And it goes out towards the pier. Now, some of the shop fronts, I've actually put a lot of effort into putting a little bit of depth into them, so they weren't just flat surfaces. I really like this one. I think I had part of the strip mall last time. I don't actually know. I'm going to go back to the episode and go, oh, hey, look, no, this was already here. Haha, you fool. It probably was, because that's kind of how I roll sometimes. Anyway, there's just a few shulkers here, and I'm hungry all of a sudden. And believe it or not, this is actually mostly organized. This is all copper, and this is all stone, and this is all tough. This is blackstone. This is wool. This is, believe it or not, there is method to this madness. But what you may notice as you look around is that there are lots and lots of shulkers laying around. Yep, lots of shulkers laying around. And each one of those set of shulkers out there is a build, or part of a build. So we're going to do the largest time lapse I think I have done in a long time. So let's get started. Well, that was a 6.5 hour time lapse, condensed down to 5 minutes and 11 seconds. I'm tired. But let me show you what's been done, and as you saw, it's a lot, and there's been a few touches here and there since the time lapse has been finished. The buildings. I'm sorry. First of all, this right there. This is a fun path to fly. I'm enjoying this a lot. It's just I don't know why. I just find that very satisfying. So the buildings. I need to find the credit for these buildings, at least these three, where they came from. I snagged the ideas off of someone from, I don't know, some weird picture I found off of Minecraft images. But I will put links and images, and links, descriptions, and proper credits in the description down below, so don't worry about that. I've had a few ideas since I've gotten this much done. I was talking over with Rusty a little bit, and you know what? I was gonna put little fishing shacks and stuff on this, but a Ferris wheel would go hard right here. It would be really, really good. So I've scrapped these ideas because I really didn't like them anyway, and I'm going to put a Ferris wheel here. The one I've got is like 3 times too big for this space. I mean, I can fit it, but that was all you would see if you were from that island over there. So that's not okay. That's frustrating. So I'll have to come up with another design, and that's fine. There is only one left to go for all the story implements. And that one is not one that is going to be seen because, first of all, it's not done, it's not designed. I got about 3/4 through this and went, no, I forgot one! It happens. But it's also underground, so it's not going to be seen on the surface. But one of the story arcs will take you down there. There's a spot over here where this opens up to a small cave, and it's going to be down there. So this is going to be, I think, 4 endings of the options go down that cave. One of my favorite things that I've done with this so far is I love how this turned out. That just looks so good. Like, it really looks like it disappears into the distance, which is exactly what I wanted. So there's a few things here that I'm not happy with. Like, I haven't figured out how to connect this path to that way and that without it looking major janky or just turning everything into concrete, which I still might do. Like, pave everything up to about this point and then put some more flowers, copy some of this, oh no, put some of this over here and just kind of flesh it out all the way. There's a spot up here which I'm really torn on. On one hand, I just want to put trees in a path and stuff, kind of like I did over there. I do want to hide the skyline a little bit on this side because the backs of these buildings, whether, as Minecraft Melly said about a couple of builds, they're movie sets. There's nothing here, and there's nothing going to be here. So I want to hide the sides of them so it doesn't look like there's anything back here. So I haven't really decided how to address that yet. But for the most part, I'm really, really pleased with how this is turning out. I'm very happy with it, and I am to the point where I can start getting story elements in. I need to get that last piece underground designed and in place. But other than that, there's probably 6 or 8 story arcs that I can have written up and put in place so people can play them. So the ferry, okay, I have to talk about the ferry for a second. Because the ferry ship was an addendum that was inspired by Dune. Because he made the commentary of, what if the villagers that live in that village are the ones that work here? They would need a way over here, like a ferry or a bridge. And initially I was gonna put a bridge over, but I decided a ferry boat would just look better on the shoreline, and I think that was the right call. Because at night from a distance, if I come over here and I turn shaders on, something that makes the lights glow really nicely, the view from here is really cool, especially with the lights on the boats and on the buildings. I do want to do some more lighting on these buildings because this is a little bit dark, but the rest of this is fine. which is where the inspiration for the Ferris wheel came from, because having that right there would just fit really well right on that pier. There's a few other like decorative things I want to do. For the most part, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm tired. I'm really excited about this, as I am sure you can tell. So I'm going to cut this episode here. I'm going to start getting story elements in probably tomorrow, because I'm tired and it's late, and I need to get the last piece in. But I'm really excited with the progress and the fact that this is finally starting to look like it's going to be finished this season. I was a little scared it wasn't going to be. Anyway, I will see everyone again soon. Hopefully very soon. Goodbye for now.